We've all been there. We set a goal. Maybe it's eating healthier, exercising more, or finally writing that novel. We start strong, full of motivation, but then life happens. Old habits creep back in. We tell ourselves, just this once won't hurt. And before we know it, we're back where we started. The truth is, changing our behavior is hard. Our brains are wired to conserve energy. This means sticking to what's familiar, even if it's not good for us. Breaking free from unhealthy habits takes effort. It demands conscious choice and consistent action. But the payoff is huge. The consequences of failing to adopt healthy habits can be serious. The World Health Organization reports that chronic diseases like heart disease, stroke, and diabetes are responsible for a staggering number of deaths worldwide. Many of these conditions are linked to preventable factors like poor diet, lack of exercise, and smoking. This is a stark reminder that our habits have a direct impact on our health and longevity. It's a call to action to take control of our well-being by making positive changes. What if there was a simple yet effective way to make new habits stick? Enter the brain hack of preaching. Now, before you picture yourself standing on a soapbox, let's be clear. This isn't about lecturing others or forcing your beliefs on anyone. It's about using the power of public declaration to reinforce your own commitment to change. The idea is simple. Once you've decided on a new habit you want to cultivate, tell people about it. Share your goal with friends, family, or even colleagues. Post about it on social media. By making your intention public, you create a sense of accountability. This approach might seem counterintuitive. Shouldn't we focus on taking action rather than just talking about it? Surprisingly, research suggests that preaching can actually be a powerful tool for behavior change. In a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers found that individuals who publicly announced their intentions to engage in a certain behavior were more likely to follow through compared to those who kept their goals private. Why does preaching work so well? It all comes down to a few key psychological principles. Firstly, there's identity reinforcement. When you repeatedly tell yourself and others that you are a certain type of person, like I'm someone who eats healthy, it becomes part of your self-image. This makes it easier to act in alignment with that identity, even when faced with temptation. Secondly, there's consistency bias. This principle, explored extensively by psychologist Robert Cialdini, suggests that we have a deep-seated desire to be consistent with our past actions and statements. Publicly declaring a new habit creates a sense of commitment. We're then more likely to stick with it to avoid feeling like a hypocrite. Finally, preaching taps into the power of social pressure. While we don't want to admit it, we care about what others think. This social accountability can be a powerful motivator. Knowing that others are aware of our goals can push us to stay on track, even when we'd rather hit snooze or reach for that extra slice of cake. It's important to approach preaching with a dose of common sense and sensitivity. The goal is to use it as a tool for self-improvement, not to alienate others or come across as self-righteous. Here are a few tips to keep in mind. Focus on your own journey. Share your goals and progress authentically, without comparing yourself to others or putting down those who aren't making the same choices. Be a source of encouragement, not judgment. Celebrate your own wins without implying that others should be doing the same. Remember, everyone is on their own path. Listen more than you preach. Be open to learning from others and their experiences. You might just pick up some valuable tips along the way. In the end, preaching is simply a tool. Its effectiveness lies in your hands. Use it wisely, and you might be surprised at the positive impact it can have on your journey to building lasting, healthy habits.